Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Timesport On The Beat. I'm your host Faizal Salim, and today we will be discussing about Malaysia's performance at the Thailand SEA Games. And to do that, joining me today is sports science specialist Dr. Ahmad Fadzlee, Dr. Haji Ahmad Idriss, who is a former assistant to Malaysia's national rugby team. Welcome, hi Doc, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Malaysia surpassed its 200 medal target at the Thailand SEA Games by accumulating 231 medals. But does the overall picture paint a picture of success, or is it stagnation? So today, Doctor, that's a question that I like to pose to you. You know, how would you sum up Malaysia's overall performance at the 33rd Thailand SEA Games recently?
Okay, thank you so much, Faizal, for inviting me to the podcast. So my name is Ahmad Fadzlee, and I used to coach for the Malaysian Sevens for men's and women's. So for our topics today is about our achieved target, but it's not what the target that we want. Okay, because there is a general target. So if you say in term of general, so yes, we get 231 medal, 57 gold, 57 silver, and 117 bronze. But to be a big name in sports, so we used to be there. We used to be the first tier, the second runners up. So, but currently with the target that put to the Malaysian athlete is not reasonable, because we have a full-time athletes, and we have a lot of coaching that can develop a more athlete. So I think is a just a safe position to put a 200 target, but because we send a lot of athletes. So, but for me, number 4 is still okay in terms of the ranking for the Malaysian in this SEA game. But for the overall, I think we get less 57 compared to Thailand is 233, because before this Thailand is usually under us, but currently they are, I think, 1/4 is just quarter of our target, right?
Yeah. So and also I would like to get your perspective on the colourless medal target that is put on our on our athletes. Yes, we surpassed our target of 200 medals, but compared to 2015 in Singapore, we have 61 gold medals with less sports being being contested, and also less athlete being sent. So what is your perspective on that?
That's why I say from the beginning, the target is very very wide. So it's just a 200. So it can be achieved because of the numbers of athletes we send. Because and if you can see here, it's only like 9 to 10 countries, and there's some of the tournament, the games is not being participated more than 6. So that's the thing that we should put some pressure so that the athlete can compete to the highest level. So currently SEA Games is just in Southeast Asia. So if how we want to compete into the Asian game, to the Commonwealth game, and then even to the Olympic. So this is something that I think is not appropriate. We have a lot of full-time athlete, we have a professional athlete, and then we just set a target to be safe, so that all Malaysian like to hear that you achieve the target. But I think it's not a very reasonable target.
There's also a lot of talk that maybe in the future that it should not be continued. So what do you think, Doctor?
I think that is not good for the sports generally, because if you want to compare sports, this is the one thing that unites everyone. So we can go to war in sports, but we can shake hand and we can hug each other after the games. So that is different when you compare to the economics or any debates or any musical. So that is not something that you can send everyone. So sports, you have a category, then you can send, and we can be more binding between the nation. And then as a Malaysian, we always support our country because of we love our country. So this is the way we show our gratitude, our stakeholder as a Malaysian, to support. Even though you just participate, but it's still you are national athletes. Yeah.
Yeah. So and also interesting also to see the progress made in certain sports such as Olympics type of sports. Especially swimming and athletics, where the bulk of the medals are at. In terms of swimming, we did show a little bit of progress. We had 10 medals overall. It's 2 more than in Cambodia, and for the first time in a very long time, we have more than 1 gold medal. So and also in athletics, I believe they got 5 gold medal, but I think about 3 from the gold medal comes from the field instead of the track. So what do you feel like the progress that we made in this type of sports where there's most Olympic medals at stake?
Because currently with the situation of the athletes and the program that we have done, so I think we are 2 steps backwards. Because we are not going forwards. Because to be inside the situation of winning the medals, and even though we got a lot of history and we got the comparison before this, but the athlete should compete more, to have more pressure to win. Currently, we don't put any supporting session. We need to put some thing that put the players or the athlete to become much more aggressive to win by doing a lot of development program.
You feel like our investment is misplaced in terms of trying to win medals at this type of multi-sports events?
The investment is I think is in Malaysia, our development program is quite good. We have football, we have swimming, we have badminton, we have rugby, we have karate, all the tournament that being played in Olympic. The development is very wide, but to be specialized, you need to have coaches or management that have a high performance mentality. So that's a difference, because everyone think that if like currently is pickleball. Okay, everyone is playing pickleball and everyone think that they can represent the country because of you have a good bat or you training a lot at this senior age. But to be a super athlete, you have to start from early age. 15 years old, and then you have the mentality to win. So that's the thing that you have to put inside the athlete. For example, for takraw, the program that being done is good, and then the president put all the investment to the athletes and the program, and then he give a lot of support. Okay, that's the way of association should do. All association have to have a good bonding with the athletes to go far.
If you don't realize what Dr. Fadzlee is talking about, Malaysia ended a 34-year drought in sepak takraw at the SEA Games, and they ended it in the land of their biggest rival, Thailand. And also, I want to get your perspective as well. Speaking about takraw, a lot of people attribute the success in SEA Games to having a local competitive league like this, the STL Sepak Takraw League. Sepak takraw league, a lot of people say that because that exists for sepak takraw, the players are able to get a lot of competitive games. So I want to get your perspective on that.
Faizal, the thing is about sports. You have to have a high performance tournament. So for sepak takraw, they do a league. So the player play a very high intensity games every month within the year. So minimum is I think four leagues if you don't have injury. So from there, they also have an import. So they bring a lot of players from Thailand or such as Indonesia to play. So from there, it will give a boost for all the athletes to aware that they can play and they can fight. So this is the pressure that we should put on all the junior athletes and the senior athletes, so that when they compete, they have the winning mentality. It's not just relax and then we just we are in the final, or we just want at least one medal. So if you ask the player to that kind of mentality, so it show that you are not putting pressure. And to be an athlete, you have to have pressure. Okay, if you say that we don't want to give pressure because we don't want to burden the athlete, so ask the athlete, don't become athlete. Yeah, become a banker or accountant or anything that. But banker and accountant also have pressure. They have to achieve their target.
Yeah, exactly.
So how can the athlete? You don't want to put the pressure. Even as a student, you have the pressure for exam. So how this is something that quite weird from all these years, and currently we just want to be safe so that we achieve target. So that is not good for the entire sports in Malaysia.
Yeah, I just also talking about pressure, and I agree with you. We should be putting positive pressure on our athletes to have, so that they know what is expected of them.
Yeah.
But also, I think the administrators don't want to put that pressure on the athletes because there's a support system that is lacking to help those athletes face that type of pressure. So, what do you think about that?
Okay, I've been a coach and I've been a player for the national team. So this is all is part of the system. So if you have to trust the process. The process is you have to go every type of tournament, from the development program to the university program to the senior team program, and last from senior you have to go to high performance. It's not about just you entered a tournament and then you expect, oh, we can win. Because for example, when you go to the first Olympic, the first year you are going to be scared because you are the first time to join the Olympic. So you have the crowd, you have the pressure, you see all the best athlete in the world. So how can you compete? So Usain Bolt, the first Olympic he flung. So he don't get any medal because he have to adapt the pressure. So more or less the players or the athlete, the management, they have to understand all come with the psychology. So we have to have a sport psychologist. It's not a psychiatrist or a psychology, because to be a sport psychologist you have to understand the winning mentality and you have to be a person that have done the defeat. Then you know, oh, you have to compete. You have to go, because my first question to all the athletes, you are not being forced to be an athlete. You come, you fight, you want to be the best athlete. No one is forcing you to become an athlete. So you should have the dignity, you should have the responsibility to become an athlete. So that's the main thing and the goal when you sign yourself to become an athlete or a sports association members. So you have to have, everyone have to go there and have the responsibility and integrity to uphold what you are going there. At the first, it's not just a political or you want to people to know you. That will interrupt the sports as a whole.
Yeah, I think a National Sports Association should do more investment in sports psychology and sports science instead of relying on the National Sports Institute.
Yeah, because the reason I studied for my masters in sports psychology and for my PhD in sports science is when I took charge of the national team. So when we went to ISN, we have a psychiatrist, a psychology in medical. So how you want to expect the athlete to understand to winning mentality if the psychiatrist or the psychologist don't even play sports? So it's different thing. Even though if you want to compete in the piano lesson or you are guitarist or music or drama, the pressure is you have to be there. You have to feel, okay, you the winners. So
to have the understanding.
Yes. So how you the person or the psychologist want to up the boost the mentality of the athlete. If you don't know, that's why when I learn, then I see, oh, this is the gap that we have in Malaysia. Even though we have a lot of sports psychology like in UPSI, the Dr. Tariq, Dr. Monrandi. Monrandi is our Olympian for archery. So she have a mentality how to develop athlete in the individual event. And I learned how to go on the team event because teamwork. So this is the thing that when I do my sports psychology talk, the first question is, why you want to be an athlete? And then the second is, how long? How long you can invest yourself to become an athlete? Okay. Nowadays, athlete, they just want to show in podcast, want to show in Instagram, in YouTube, that they are playing for the country. You don't have the heart, you don't have the courage to compete. to the highest level. So that is set between, but not everyone. But the best thing is when we have this type of podcast or and the Instagram or TikTok, people can learn more. But they have to understand there is a process. You have to train from 15 years old, and then you can slowly to 20 years old, and you're going to be peak at 22 to 26 years old. And then, but some of the player they peak late because of the sports. Like if you play archery, okay, you can in a younger age, or you can be at the late age because the mental strength that you should have. And then athlete like football, rugby, you need all the young players because you are going to run. Kan?
Yeah,
If you
a lot
put
of physical.
or more on physical, but for weightlifting is technical. Badminton is both. So everything is a process. You cannot just jump and bring. Okay, I think like pickleball. Now you have a lot of pickleball tournament, and everyone think they can represent the country because of the new games. But everyone have to run the process. Then from there we can achieve bigger target and high performance athlete.
Okay, going back to the SEA Games discussion, what do you see as sports that have strong performances that impress you, and also maybe some of the sports that are showing a little bit of warning signs in the future?
Yeah, for me like swimming. Is a consist of a senior swimmer and a junior swimmer. So that is good because they have a backup. Okay, like takraw, they have a junior and senior, and they put the combination to sustain. When the junior crack a little bit, the senior will guide them. So and then athlete, but more or less, the sport is more on individual. So you have to ask them to learn like goal setting, self-talk. So they know what to do in the tight game. If it's different for the netball, rugby, football, because that is more on team. So you have a good team, you have a good understanding, but the consist of combination, the young and senior must be there. The majority of the player must be a new and young, because if not, you cannot compete and you cannot go more, because experience cannot help you. Because in the field, it's more on your strength, your agility, your power, and a little bit of knowledge.
Yeah, you said athletics there impress you also, but there's a little bit of a concern on the track side of athletics. Our track didn't really. I think we saw a new emergence of a new star in Dennis Iftika with the 2 bronze medals. But we see that our neighbour Thailand, Puripol Bunsun, ran sub 10 seconds. So he's already leaving us in the dust already. So there's a concern on the track side of the athletics. So what are the things about this?
Okay, this come from the association itself. So because I think MSSM have helped the KOM a lot. They develop a tournament to find the best player in Malaysia. So from there, the joint venture between KOM and MSSM must be done earlier. It's not about who is the coach want who. Okay, it's about who is the best. We need the best athlete, and we need to give them a lot of support. The second thing is the exposure. You cannot ask the athlete just to come for that tournament and pick. They at least need 3, minimum 3 big tournament. You send them to Australia, or you send them to US or any country that near in Asia that they can compete and feel the pressure. If you just ask them to fight in MSSM and then maybe Masom, but suddenly they go to SEA Games and the crowd of the home crowd are cheering to your athlete, the pressure is, I think, I know, because I've been when I played for Malaysia in Singapore, when we sing the national anthem, the 30,000 of Singaporeans boo us. So how do you feel? That is the thing that I say, this is very bad. Then the game we play and we won the game because the heart that when you are being booed, when you sing the national anthem, arise with the arousal that we create through that. So all the athletes must understand. So if we want to compete, you need them time, but you need to protect also. Because currently when we see a lot of athletes no job, okay, because of no education. But some have education, no one want, because you have your lifestyle is different. So how do we balance it? Because sometimes it's easier said than done.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe also we saw a little bit of sports that didn't do so well, like badminton. Badminton, we sent a really strong squad to match our neighbours who sent pretty good squads, strong squads as well. But out of the 4 gold medals, only 1 was achieved. And also, I think, what about the sports that maybe disappointed at the games?
Yeah, because the term was burnout. Yeah, I think it's more on burnout, because you send the less competition, it's not good. More competition, it's also not good. Yeah,
Too much competition.
too much competition. You have to go there, you have to play with the top seed, and then just for the SEA Game, you have to compete just 9 to 10 countries, but all not your level. And then when you come with that attitude, then you think that you can win everything, then suddenly you lost. Yeah, that's because some of the athlete you need time to recover. Okay, some of the athlete, if you are young, you just enjoying your life as an athlete, right? Like our women's double. When we see they always happy, even they injured, and then they always very humble. Yeah, that's show their attitude towards the game. Yeah, you cannot find this kind of like they are twins. Even though they are Chinese and Indian, but they love each other. They respect. When one injured, they chill up their teammates. So that's the process that we need to understand. The understanding of the teammates and the program of the tournaments. If you are play too many, like our senior Bergu, okay, they will burn out. But we have a young, but we don't send. So I think for them, it's more on focus on Olympic. So for SEA Games, I think it's time to develop all the young badminton to play. Young's double, young single, because just a 9, even though we have Indonesia and Thailand, this give them opportunity. The opportunity that they need to compete. The senior, they need to progress more on their mind setting, their psychology, and then their stamina towards. Because if you push hard, you will break. But if you don't do anything, you also will break. So we have to balance.
The balancing, because badminton already has a really grueling schedule, and also heading to the SEA Games right after they went to the World Tour Finals, and a lot of them exited in the semi-finals as well. So maybe the scheduling is something to take into account as well. So in your observation of the SEA Games, are we doing enough to convert the SEA Games success into long-term elite performance?
Yeah, now this is a starting point. So for all the association to go to a drawing board, to find a development and reschedule the tournament, and then find a good opportunity for all the athletes that can equal the senior. So like athletic. Okay, now you have the MSSM. Okay, you give them scholarship to study. After that, to the local university, and then send them to the big tournament, and then put them, because the main thing for me as an athlete is security. What I have to do after I finish as an athlete. So that's the main thing. All the association must understand. If you don't give them security in that, how they want to persuade to the highest level? If you ask them, okay, you just play, okay, we will cover you, and then end of the day he see or she see the senior, no work, have to come back as a coach, and they have to work up a business, different business. That is the mentality that all the best athlete quit the game. So we have to do a program, because currently they say they have a program, but what type of program can secure them? Like if you want to, like hockey is under a lot of players in TNB. So TNB give them Okay, if you are a degree holder, then we can give you executive. Then you at least you can play until 35.
Yeah.
So you have time. But every sports like BM, maybe now you have fun. Maybe you can pay them. But after that, because one of the gold medal World Cup England, Ben Cohen, he said, if I have an opportunity to win the gold medal in World Cup or take my degree, I will take my degree. Because currently he have like a mental health problem because no work. The best thing he do is just rugby, and he have nothing extra, no education. So he suffer in life, and then now he's in a broken family. He split, and then so this is the thing that we have to be a security for the athlete first. At least if they don't want to go to the university, then vocational they can do, because not everyone can learn, not everyone like mathematics, like biology, or like to do, or some can do technical, but at least give them opportunity, open the way so that they can understand.
Yeah. The continuation itu a lot of athletes struggle when they retire.
Yep.
Yeah, because sometimes they have to focus and they don't have their schooling. They didn't finish their degrees and all that. So I want to move on to maybe the final overview of Malaysia's performance at the SEA Games. Maybe what maybe something that is uncomfortable, but you see you have observed at the SEA Games.
For me, I think the thing that I feel uncomfortable between the athletes is we don't have enough development, and then we don't have enough like passage for them to go to play in the highest performance. Okay, we cannot ask more, because some of the association, they pay a good wage to the coaches, but they still the athlete didn't deliver. Okay, some of them just bring a local simple coach and they deliver. So this is the thing that MSN or ISN should take note, or even our new minister KBS, to see what is the main important thing to develop my athletes. It's not about how you pay, like the term that you pay peanut, you get monkey. But sometimes you pay a lot for the coaches, they don't deliver also. Like but it's how to develop, because some of our locals, they cannot speak in English. So there is a barrier if you bring international coach. So that's why I always say to MSN, ISN, always have a local coach to be with the high performance coach from outside. So they can develop the same time.
So that knowledge transfer.
And then we have the athlete, the young athlete, they afraid to come because of the coaches. International coaches, they cannot speak, because some of the athlete is not education well. So they have a lacking of that. But once they go into the university, they can finish their study. But the barrier come when they don't have this confidence. So this is the knowledge that I think ISN or MSN have to put some one program or two expert to go to share all the athletes, to open their mind, so that the junior athlete can perform with the senior athlete. And then the guidance is important, but the battery or the power from the junior athlete can help with the senior.
Talking about coaching as well, a lot of our local coaches are helping our neighbours. But it seems like they are not getting the recognition from the locals as well. There's also two prongs to that, because the salary wise, they are not getting
Been there, done that.
the salary wise, they are not getting recognition for their efforts, and also maybe their talents are being valued more abroad. So Doctor,
been there, done that again. If Malaysian, you get paid by Malaysian scale. International, you being paid by whatever they want. Is it fair?
Yeah.
From there we can see, because I can offer my because I have the highest coaching level in Malaysia and then in the World Rugby. But if I offer my expertise to outside, I can get paid more. But I'm a Malaysian. I'm true Malaysian. That's why I don't want to go anywhere. I want to develop all the high intensity, high performance knowledge that I learned during my study for my masters, my PhD, for my level 3 to local athletes. Because we can compete. If we cannot compete, we don't win the 2017 the gold medal. Yeah, we cannot compete. We not be top 5 in Asian game. We have the product, but we don't have the knowledge. All the coaches they don't want to read. They don't want to learn. That's why if you are getting lower because of the qualification, but it's not fair because I have the highest qualification, but still being paid lower because the term is, you have to have a gold medal first, then after 3 years. If I want to become for 2 years, why I want to sacrifice 4 years of my life, for the country and being paid small, rather than I go give my talk and get more paid, and stay with my family. If you want to be a coach, you want to be a trainer, you are going to sacrifice your time. More of your time is going traveling. You are not spending time with your family, but you are being paid lower. But for international, they are international, and they have to be paid because they come here. Then what the difference about local? Even our Malaysian should be paid same equal if they deliver or have the qualification, because you study.
They shouldn't like wait to have the
discriminate. Don't discriminate.
Don't discriminate.
Just like
as long as they have the qualification and the experience, they should be paid the same.
Like Datuk Misbon and the current head coach. Kan, one is from abroad, one Datuk is Malaysian. Why he don't want to go outside? Because he have the same value as me, because we love Malaysian. We don't like people to dictate Malaysian. We don't like to go outside and teach other sports so that Malaysian people being dictated by a local coach. But if we do, we have to do our terms. You want to be coach, you have to understand. You cannot be just relax. You have to go wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You have to be strict. If the player is not there, you have to drop them. Now the boys or the athlete, athlete, we demand the coach to follow us because we want to run. We have 34 million guys in Malaysia, and compared to Singaporean, just how many less than 5 million, but they are one step.
They are above us.
That's the problem, because we have to pay accordingly to the accreditation, accordingly to the experience, and send the coaches abroad. Send them to learn. Like if you say badminton, then you have Datuk Misbon. Proven record what? Lee Chong Wei, Datuk Lee Chong Wei, we had the both women's under his development, kan, the single tu under development dia, kan. So give the authority, and the sports must be lead by Malaysian. If you are put outsider, when you lose, for example, they can go back. I as a Malaysian, where I want to go? I have to stand my ground, so until I get the gold medal. So that's the different mentality that everyone outside there to have understand.
Okay. Well, it's been a great time flies when you're having great conversation, Doctor. But unfortunately, we've come to the end of our session here today. Thank you everyone for listening to Timesport on the Beat. I'm your host Faizal Salim, and thank you so much to our guest, Dr. Ahmad Fadzlee. We hope you enjoyed our session, and you can listen to the podcast on Audio Plus, Spotify, and also on Apple Podcasts. Thanks again, and I hope you join us again next time.